Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made. An absolute pleasure to have you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies here with us today. For those that are new, my two guides, Maighstir sits at that shoulder and Naryn sits at that shoulder, and they call a spade a spade. Maighstir is my Gaelic Celtic warrior guide, and Naryn is my Australian First Nations spiritual leader and healer guide. So if you hear them, let me know, because they do like to be vocal on occasion. I don't see them, but boy, do I hear them when they want to be heard. So what I'm looking at today, it is entertainment only. I am using my runic tarot deck, which means I'm going to have a look at some contentious parts of the world. What I'm going to do is just have an update on what's going on in Ukraine. It is grindingly slow, the expulsion of the Russian forces in Ukraine at the moment, but they are being pushed back. But Ukraine has been pushed off the front of our awareness due to what's happening in the Middle East. So apparently Russia has ramped up the bombing of Ukraine with missiles, and there is intense fighting occurring in an area called Avdiivka, and I'm sure I've pronounced that completely wrong, but Avdiivka, and it is really the new Bakhmut of fighting that's going on. From Ukrainian sources, what appears to be happening is poorly trained Russian troops are just literally throwing themselves as cannon fodder into the fray, and the casualties are mounting up very quickly. So, boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's almost like you've got two eras of war going on. It almost feels like the Russians are still operating when you sort of lined up with your muskets and fired, and the side with the most standing at the end won, whereas Ukraine's very much more feels like the era of technology and guerrilla warfare. So I want to have a quick look at just what's going on in Avdiivka and just Ukraine going forward. Okay, thank you. They're just telling me to just have a quick look at Ukraine going forward, what's happening. You guys are entering into your winter. There is theory that Russians are holding their biggest missiles back. Okay, thank you. Okay. Over winter, is Russia going to attack the energy suppliers? So let's have a look and let's see how it turns out, is what I've been told to ask. I tell you, they talk to me. Holy crumbs. Okay. Over winter, is Russia going to attack? Page of Pentacles, bringing forth the shield of security, but it's only a page. So this is the signifier. This is the energies that are coming forward. This is about defense, but it is only a page. So let's see where this goes. Bringing forth new opportunities, bringing forth protection, but it is only a page. Challenged by the Three of Swords. Loss, heartbreak, despair, chopping the head off, but the head's not yet been chopped off. For those that know me, I know the basic foundation of the cards. I know what the cards mean, but I use the images. I'm drawn to particular decks for the images. So yes, I'm going to say yes, this is what Russia is planning. It is going to be painfully stabbed through the back, through the heart, and they're going to attempt to chop the head off, but it's not being chopped off yet. So I do apologise for the way I'm explaining it. Yes, that's the intention of Russia, is literally to destroy the energy system. Okay, at the foundation, we've got the Magician, the pulling the rabbit out of the hat, creating what is needed by Ukraine. I see a big turning to um, um, battery generators, alternate means of electricity generation. This is very much, it's very much like last winter, is look after your neighbours, form communities, stockpile now while you can. But the magician does create going forward. In the past, yeah, working together. This is to get through the winter. It's going to be all about community working together. Crowning this reading, going back to a simpler time. What is it that this is? Thank you. I'm being told sharing meals, coming together, doing whatever is necessary, whether it's closing off all the doors and just heating one room and inviting others to come into that room. It is getting back to the simplicity of what is essential. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So we're starting out with the Page of Pentacles, but then going forward, we've got the Knight, who is slow, steady progress forward. He is bringing further protection. It's still not the King or the Queen, but he is moving forward in protection. Externally, the Hermit, the feeling of isolation. We do get that, the feeling that it's not that Ukraine has been abandoned, but not in the Four of the Minds. So they're just going to feel like they have been, to some degree, forgotten. But internally, the Page of Cups. Something unexpected coming out of left field, something being brought forward, an offer being brought forward internally in Ukraine. Yeah, okay, thank you. The emotional offer. Again, it's only a page internally for Ukraine in regards to the electricity. There is going to be help on offer, is what I'm going to get, what I'm getting there. It's not as much as they would like. Hopes and fears, Mother Russia. No further explanation required there. The outcome, Ten of Swords. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. Um, the swords of truth. They're not plunged in the back, they're plunged in the ground. I am seeing that yes, these missiles they're going to attack the energy network. They're going to fall and create barren grounds. Oh, heavy, heavy, heavy energy. And then we've got the King of Pentacles. He is doing with the protection, bringing forth. This is a powerful protection in the face of trying to sneak into the camp and steal. So it may be some internal terrorism. It may be missiles sneaking under the radar. Um, and again, it's still the fight between good and evil to protect what is most precious. But here we've got sabotage, betrayal from within. Just there may be some yeah, that was me going, yeah. What I'm really feeling is that there may be some sabotage from within. A terrorist attack within is what I'm getting there. So just, yeah, okay, yeah. Harsh truth coming forward, maintaining the defiance while under fire, actions having consequences with the justice card, justice coming. Here's my Vive le Ukraine, my Slava Ukraine card, Vive la Resistance, the defiance of Ukraine, and the leadership of Zelensky here. Moving forward, bringing forth inspiration and courage. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I do see, yes, that is Russia's intention to attack the energy systems. I do see that they will be successful to a point, and it may even be an internal. Okay, thank you. I just got a suicide mission. I do just an awful way to put it. I get a suicide mission in an attempt to dismember a major facility. It's not the nuclear plant, but there is another major facility deeper in Ukraine. Okay, thank you. To disable. So if there's another facility, just be aware of it. It's not the nuclear plant. It's another one that's deeper in Ukraine. I see further southwest of Kiev. Is there something there? So okay, it's very much about care. Look after your neighbour. Going back to the simplicity. Get through this period. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Just yuck. And I'm not saying yuck at Ukraine. I'm saying yuck at this just such a pointless war. Okay, show me Avdivka. Right, it's a double I. Show me what's happening at Avdivka. I did see Bakhmut was a turning point. And it really was. It stopped the Russian forces, and now Ukraine is pushing back. Show me Avdiivka. Let's have a look. Nine of Wands. Boundaries. Thou shalt not step past this point. So this is the new boundary. This is the new thou shalt not pass. Challenged by a lot of loss, significant losses, and I'm seeing this as Russian losses, Ukraine losses as well, but very much it's feeling like a Russian cemetery. Ten of Swords. You look at all these swords plunged into the ground. The truth is all these swords, all these lives literally are being plunged into the ground. Foundation of this reading, the Lover's card, the power of the feminine, overcoming the masculine. Now, it's not female, male. It's compassion, empathy, overshadowing the masculine, not even shadowing, literally bringing forth the light in regards to the aggression, the compassion and empathy, overcoming the aggression here in the past. The King of Swords, the battlefield. How's this going forward? Bringing forth the battle. Here we've got the simpler time. The families just wanting to be able to live as families. That's my grey dog having a bit of a snort there. Emotionally, just wanting to be able to nurture. This is going to be, again, another crossroads battle here. The outcome's not yet been defined. Externally, the King of Pentacles. Who is this King of Pentacles? I'm feeling in this particular reading it's not about defense. This is about the oligarchs back in Russia restricting, internally restricting. So I'm really getting that the oligarchs, the money back in Russia's literally just fed up and had enough. Hopes and fears, the Queen of Swords, the feminine energy in regards. So this is the battle being fought forward, the Queen of Swords, the feminine energy. She's unemotional. She's a chilling truth. She's a chilling truth being brought forward about this battle. This card, this is actually, I kept putting it back. This is the fourth time this card has popped out in this reading. Hasn't popped out now, but it's here as a determination. I'm really getting that this is another turn the tide, push back. The defiant standing on the shore and pushing back. Here is my compassionate Zelensky energy, my empathetic, which he is both the King and Queen of Wands for me, bringing forth the empathetic and sympathetic energy in regards to this, and bringing about again a unity and an ending, a unity of community and an ending, as there is a great anxiety in regards to this battle. But I'm getting here protection against the one that is defeated. And here is my Zelensky energy striding forward. Again, he's been knocked off the world stage with what's going on in the Middle East, but he's still really powerfully in this reading. Okay, thank you. I am getting that there is going to be victory here for Ukraine. It's going to be hard won, but this line will not be crossed. This is defeating and setting up this protection and defense. This is about pushing back. This is about the restriction. The oligarchs in Russia, I think, or the funding behind the Russians is going to be restricted. So I do see success for Ukraine in this particular battle, but at what cost? Okay, love to you all. Take care. Keep both areas in front of mind. What is going on in Ukraine on the world stage is still vital. The battle has been lost by Russia. Well, the war has been lost by Russia. The invasion has been lost. We just need the battles to be won and to cease. So, love to you all. Take care.